Hi there. Thank you for attending our FTC Bootcamp. We hope you learned a lot. And now we're going to go over a summary of what we learned in the camp.
We first learned about the basic structural components of an FTC robot, including the beams, gears, wheels, and much more, and their specific usage types and how it can contribute to a team's strength.
Then we looked at the electronic components, including DC motors, servo motors, and sensors, and their distinction between one another. We followed this up by installing an actual servo motor to our robot in order to make an arm-like structure, which will be used later in a teleops program.
We went over the details of a rev hub connection, including the driver station, robot controller, rev hub, and how they work. This allowed us to make our initial connection to our robot and get it running on the second day.
Following up after this, we configured our robot to tell the system where exactly the motors are located on the robot. With this finished, we were able to download our first FTC program to the robot, this being a simple autonomous code which simply drives the robot forward for 4 seconds and then stops. This code went over the basics of DC motor movement while also giving some basic Java programming fundamentals, such as methods and class headers. Additionally to run this program, we had to learn about the interface and UI of the driver station, and specifically how to run programs from it.
Taking a break from this, half of our third day was dedicated to 3D modeling, a large part of FTC robotics. We made models for a candle holder and nameplate on Onshape, which is a CAD tool. Everyone was able to print out a custom nameplate using the 3D printer.
Moving back to programming, we were able to make a teleops program, where we were able to control the movement of the robot and the angle of the servo motor using the controller. This is an integral part of an FTC match because this is where the robot spends the majority of its time in the teleops controlled section. To finish the class out, we learned the basics of sensor programming, where we used the touch sensor to make a program that will tell the robot when to stop and when to go. While simple, learning these fundamentals and around sensors is very important to FTC, as sensor input is incredibly integral to the autonomous section of the robot match.
Thank you for attending our camp, and we hope you learned something.